Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Draw With Me, where we put 10 minutes on the clock and we try and draw as much as possible. Now for you that could be anything: head, torso, full body, inks, colors, pencils, crayons. It does not matter as long as you are challenging yourself within these 10 minutes. And that's the key, is to stay within those 10 minutes and draw as much as you can, and then the next time try and draw a little bit more, or try and get a little bit more proficient in what you are trying to accomplish in those 10 minutes. Now, we are going to go ahead and keep going with the X-Men theme, and today we are going to be drawing Cyclops, as it was a suggestion that was made. And so, as I mentioned before, I will honor it. You make a suggestion, we are going to be drawing it. So today we are drawing Cyclops. Now, if you don't have the reference yet, go ahead and pause this video, and then once you get all your materials, your reference, and all that stuff ready to go, then you can unpause it, and then we will get started. Now, if you are ready to go, that is fantastic. So let's go ahead and put those 10 minutes on the clock, get ready, move our stuff out of the way, and get ready to draw Cyclops. All right, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Last time, I drew the character a little bit too high. The time before, it was too low. See, and that's the thing, right? You're just gonna keep trying until you get it to the way that you actually want. And you know, it's a learning process, and as long as you're willing to keep trying, you're gonna get faster and learn the anatomy better, and you'll just, you know, do whatever it is. So eventually I plan on drawing my own character. So that's gonna be important. All right, so this comes, knowing your character is also very important. So this comes here, and then it wraps itself, so it's here like so, and wraps itself down, profile, okay, like so, and then this. So the key is trying to know. I'm gonna bring it up a little bit and make it just a little bit more interesting for me. All right, so it comes down here. Now you guys are probably not seeing much, and that's, you know, that is what it is, but all right, so actually I'm gonna try and make, this is where my biggest issue happens, is trying to make sure that I can get the costume correct as well as finish within the time limit. That's the hard part, because, you know, I don't know all the characters all the time. And with someone like Cyclops, there's like 1.5 million versions of Cyclops. So, you know, picking the one that we should work with is always a challenge. And then going, all right, this is what the character is going to look like. How do we, you know, how do we make sure that they actually look the right and correct and authentic way without also offending anyone? Because, you know, you don't want to make people mad when it comes to their favorite superheroes, right? So we are trying to make sure that everything goes according to plan, because, like I said, we're not trying to upset anybody with our drawings, right? And so, okay, here and down this, right? So I think I'm drawing one of the newer versions of him, right? So just trying to make sure that we kind of get to where we need it to, so when we start inking, we're not confusing ourselves as far as where stuff should be going. Here, got that here. Probably put a little something here, right? That's like that. All right. Oh, didn't bring. I thought I had all my materials. I was wrong. Don't have my Sharpies. Okay. Moving on. We're gonna keep moving up. 6 minutes. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to kick it into afterburner here in a minute, because geez, 6 minutes left. That is not a lot, right? And all of a sudden you'll quickly run out of time, and that is solely because I don't actually know the character, right? Like this particular design, I don't know. So we're learning as we move forward, and that will kill time, right? So you definitely have to make sure that you're learning your character, or that you know your character, because otherwise you will just run out of time, and that would be bad. All right. That here. Right, making up how it's gonna look. And one thing to always keep in mind, especially with this, is that you don't actually have a lot of time, right? That's the one thing that you have to kind of remember, is that you don't actually have a lot of time for any of this. So you have to work fast, make decisions, and go, all right, what do I actually need? What can I skimp out on? Right? There's that. Right? And how much details do you really want to add into the drawing that you are doing? Right? And so don't be afraid to make decisions, make mistakes. It's all good, right? Because all you're gonna do is learn from them, hopefully, right? Keep learning, and that's one of the main reasons why we do these challenges, is so that you can constantly continue to learn. Because if you stop learning, well, what's the point, right? And what I always say is, like, if you stop learning, then you're dead as an artist, and we don't want that, right? That's not something we want. So keep there. So, all right, how much time? 4 minutes still. All right, not too bad. Remember, you still gotta. Well, I do. I have to remember. It's like I still have to come in and color, so I can't spend too much more time on the character. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna lace something here. Then I'll need a different Sharpie. Right, like so. See, and I realize that that's too bubbly and round, so I'm coming in and trying to fix it. So make sure there we go. All right, okay. Here, I'm gonna switch. Oh, I'm gonna switch over. Oh my goodness, only 3 minutes. Only got 3 minutes here. Hopefully we'll be able to make that still a thing. All right. Like so. Alright, blue, 2 minutes. Alright, come here, trying to look halfway decent. Minutes. All right, fill this in. Ugh. Everything's against me today. Whoa, last minute, guys. You got this. We can make it work. Come on. Okay. Silver. Okay. 27 seconds. Right. Haha. I mean, now, honestly, I would just come in and try and fix some of the, yeah. So, all right. So, it's, oh, look at that. My ink was all wet. There's also something you have to consider when you're doing these kind of quick drawings and whatnot, is how you're going to smear everything. Like what I should have done was actually do the little ones first and then come in with the blue and try and clean that up. So, but I think that in the end it was finished, right? We got it done, right? Oh, there you go, right? Would have to come in and fill in the blacks and really make it pop, but in 10 minutes we were able to get it done. A little bit of touch up, it'll look fantastic. But it is done. So 10 minutes, yes. All right, so, well, I hope that you were able to accomplish where you wanted to get, right? Like you were able to make it within those 10 minutes. If not, don't even worry about it. You'll get it the next time, okay? So just keep in mind that you're going to keep moving, keep trying, and eventually these are gonna become so much easier, and then you can move on to something else, and we're gonna make that awesome, okay? So thank you so very much for tuning in to today's Draw With Me. It was a little bit challenging for me, so hopefully with the next one it'll get a little bit easier. If you have any suggestions about characters that we should draw, go ahead and drop it in the comments below, and I will add it to the list. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you are notified every single time that I upload new content. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see you at the next episode.